Hi everyone, this is audap. Let's continue our game of The Fox Awaits Me on Nintendo Switch. If you're wondering what happened to yesterday's episode, well, somebody flagged it as inappropriate. So, unfortunately, if you're catching this late and you're not part of the stream, then you're just going to have to miss out on that part of the story. Not really sure why. Somebody had just flagged it, and YouTube doesn't give somebody like me any reasons or anything other than the action that was flagged. So, I'm not sure what to tell you. We'll keep playing and see if maybe somebody has a problem with the content. But you know, I wish people would just message me and let me know if there was if they had some sort of problem with it. You know, I'm not the original author, but I'm trying to play through it for people that want to enjoy the story. So we'll see.
とにかく旦那が正しく顧問を使うには必ず左手で開けること。
How come?
前に死神を殴った手はどっちの手？
Am I right?
左手で殴ってたら多分すり抜けていたはずよ。
Huh? What does she mean by that? Am I actually some sort of spirit medium? As soon as I think to myself that would be impossible, my dragon of the darkness flame on my right hand starts to run amok.
そういうのはいいから。
Oh,
とにかく
it's anime reference.
扉を開けるときは左手。
And I'm telling you, you can at least tell me why I should.
あんたの体のことはあんたが分かっているでしょ。
I don't know, and that's why I'm having a hard time.
気になるなら思い出しなさい。
Mimidu's rocking smile looks somewhat forlorn. Looks like it's a touchy subject, so I'll ease up for now. Mimidu slowly climbs down from my body and sprawls herself.
ああ、講義は疲れるわ。教師には向いてないみたい。
You haven't said much to warrant that comment.
首をかいて。首。
I lightly scratch under Mimidu's chin. Mimidu twists on my lap. She's like a kitten. God, she's soft. Mimidu spends the next minute or so asking me to scratch various spots on her before standing up while stretching.
充電完了。では実習。
Huh?
扉を開けてみて。
Why the sudden shift? I stand to the door while Mimiru watches over me. Slowly opening it with my left hand. Once again, the sensation that the world is changing around me wraps around me. Oh, my eyes are greeted with white everywhere. The stair walls are painted white. There is a bed and a door set on the wall. What I'm seeing is a vacant hospital room. Wait, this is... I somewhat recognize this hospital room, but... Oh, I remember. It's the same hospital room I saw in the fog past the ticket gate back at the station. It is, but there's a distinct lack of fog here, so it's like a proper structure. But I suppose all hospital rooms pretty much look the same to one another. I almost ended up closing the door when...
閉めないで。
Whoa! Mimiru pokes her head through.
どう？何か思い出せそう？
A white sterile hospital. An ordinary hospital. It feels familiar, like I've come back after a long time of being absent. Have I been here in the past? Aside from that one time in the fog? It's just... I don't know why, but for no reason, it's just... It doesn't feel pleasant. I don't want to stick around this place for too long.
何も感じない？
Nope.
これなら？
Mimidu just juts out her waist and poses like a gravure model.
何も感じないの？
Nope.
あ、そう。
Mimidu tries changing her pose a few times before lightly shaking her head in what appears to be resignation. What the heck is this girl trying to do?
帰るわよ。
Gotcha. We return to the room. I've grown accustomed to this sensation, to be honest.
どうして扉を閉めようとしたの？
Just out of instinct, I guess?
閉めちゃダメ。
Okay.
今度閉めようとしたら、お仕置きよ。
Okay, I won't.
ちゃんとできたら、耳を触らせてあげるわ。
Then rest assured, I will not.
あら
Ears. Ears. Mimiru's ears.
旦那
Her ears. The one part of her body that I wanted to touch the most in spite of not having the privilege of touching. Alright, ears. Today I'm going to touch her ears.
余計なこと言っちゃったかしら。
Oh, she has elf odors. Alright, let's roll out. I turn back with confidence and open the door with my left hand. A bright rooftop appears. A line of what appears to be solar panels lie on the extremely spacious rooftop of this building. This place is... it's basically...
また病院じゃないの。
No, the rooftop of the hospital.
やり直し。
Okay. But I feel like I just got points taken off. I return once more. I open the door. A hospital hallway packed with people. Despite there suddenly being a door there, the people are oblivious to our presence. The nurses run around as I spot people receiving IV drips and patients bragging about being bitten by giant centipedes.
旦那
Yeah?
本気出してる
I kind of feel in the dumps.
旦那ここは違う。
Yeah, I know.
もっと頑張って。
Will you just let me do my thing? I try opening and closing the door several times over, but I just get transported to different spots in the hospital.
そんなんじゃ耳は触れないわね。旦那
Every time I try, I get the hospital. The location is changing, but only changing within the hospital. But why? How? This is my big chance to touch Mimiru's ears, damn it.
あのね旦那そんな興奮しないで。
How am I not supposed to get riled up when I might have the chance to touch her ears?
いやそんなに耳にこだわりが。
Darn straight I do. Pointy ears, fox ears. I'd be hard pressed to choose between one or the other, even if you asked me. That's the level I'm at with this. The only difference is, while I can touch a real fox's ears, I've never seen a pointy pair of ears in real life. Miru slides her way over to me, with her face putting on a rare display of embarrassment.
そんなに触ってみたいの。
Sure do.
ただの耳なのに。
Well, they're not just ears. They're really, really special ears.
そう。
This is past the point of a passing interest in pointy ears. This is a full-blown desire to touch them. They are practically something that I have never been able to touch once in my entire life. Miru delicately returns to my back. She wraps her hands around my neck from behind and puts her mouth against my ear.
旦那
Yeah?
そんなに私に触りたい
Yes, just your ears.
エッチ。
Well, excuse me for being a perv. Mimiru once again appears in front of me, bends her back, and just jets her head towards me.
そんなに触りたいなら触ればいいわ。お返しに何をしてもらおうかしら。
Her smile has a dangerous fragrance as she twitches her ears. In exchange, what does she plan on requesting from me? I'm afraid of the consequences. I'd better not. Knowing how Mimiru acts, who knows what she'll do. Better just touch Shua's ears later.
育児なし。
Shut up.
弱虫ね。弱虫。ちゃんとあれはついてるのかしら。
Hey, girl. Mimiru really tries to put me through the ringer, but I blow it all off. Right now, there are much more important matters at hand. Oh. Oh yeah, seems that I closed the fox hatch. I have to find out if it's going to lead to the hospital room again. I divert my attention away from Mimiru and lift my head. Hmm? Beyond the door lies the expansive bamboo grove. The bamboo grove in the daytime. The bamboo grove. The bamboo grove. The first time I've seen it since that incident. Ugh. My head hurts. My head hurts. Now that I think of it, this is connected to a place that I've been before. In that case, this bamboo grove has to be... But it's not right. No. Something is off. The reason it's connected here is because right now...
旦那、大丈夫？
I feel like I'm remembering something. I can remember. I have to walk straight towards where the sun is setting. Hmm? Huh? I stop in my tracks. The bamboo grove lies beyond the door. At a faraway location, I see a single katana floating in the air. It seems as if it's looking at me. Then that katana splits in two. Splits into three. And then stick into the ground. In the center of them, a black spherical item slowly shows itself. It uses the 8 katana as legs and starts to rise, shakily yet assuredly. The thing propping its body to rise up is... a spider? It's like a gigantic spider. On the other side of the bamboo grove is a gigantic spider and is looking my way. It's looking. It's staring. This sensation. I'm sure somewhere... That gigantic spider stares at me for a while. It heads my way, step by step. Gradually getting faster and faster. And by the time I realize... The spider's legs stop right in front of my face, as if being cut off by some sort of invisible barrier. Mimiru slams the fox hatch closed. Her expression looks tense.
何ぼーっとしてるの？あんなのがいたらすぐに扉を閉めなさい。私の境界線がなかったら、あんたの顔に穴が開くところだったんだから。
I'm sorry.
油断していたわ。竹やぶが出てくる可能性もあることを予測しておくべきだったのに。
Mimiru places her hand on her neck and sighs. By the way, what the hell was that?
え？前にも見たじゃない。前に旦那の左手を切りつけた。死神の放棄でしょ。あ。
Oh. Before we have a chance to realize, Shua is between both Mimiru and me with her arm around both of our shoulders. Shua looks at me with a cold smile. I can practically feel the temperature around us take a nosedive. Any attempts I have of striking conversation are dashed by my nerves. I can see my breath in the air like on a midwinter morning. It's so cold. Shua's icy glare striking fear into my heart is partially to blame, but the temperature around us is taking a literal drop. There's frost forming on the walls.
旦那様、シュアが言いましたよね。竹やぶには行かないでって。
Shua, her emotionless expression staring at me, grabs the hem of my shirt.
それなのに、どうしてあんなことをしたのですか？しかも、シュアが眠っている間にこっそり、ミミルと一緒に。
Shua grips and squeezes the cuff of my shirt. I'm scared. I'm scared. Holy crap, I'm scared. Well, you see, there was just a tiny blunder.
手違い？
Shua looks over at Mimiru.
そう、手違い。
Nice. As long as Mimiru backs up my story, then we should be smooth sailing.
ただの一瞬の火遊びよ。
Come on.
そうですか。
She removes her sunshade hat.
そうだったんですか。
Shua lifts her head as if she realized something. A single tear trails down her pretty face. Wait! Wait! Wait, wait, wait! What's going on? Shua, just calm down.
全部わかりました。旦那様とミミルが駆け落ちしようとしていたとは。
You got it all wrong, seriously. Shua sobs while wiping her tears with her sleeve.
なんというひどいお方なんでしょう。シュアの心と体をすべて奪っておいて、他の方と一緒に逃げようとするなんて。シュアの心の中には旦那様しかいらっしゃらないのに。
Shua twirls and jumps into my arms.
旦那様、
She presses her forehead against my chest.
やっぱりシュアに旦那様と一緒にいる資格はないんですか？
Don't say that.
シュアはどうしてこんなに役立たずなんでしょう？
You're wrong. Hey, come on, stop crying.
旦那様、ひどいお方。
I put my hands on Shua's shoulders to console her. Shua slaps away my hands.
同情しないでください、旦那様。役に立たない狐は必要ないですから。
Shua, I beg you, stop it. There's no way I could hate you. Shua's ears pop up from her head.
それじゃあ好きですか？
Huh?
シュアが旦那様を思う気持ちと同じくらい旦那様もシュアのことを思ってくれているんですか？
God, this is heavy. That's why I...
やっぱり答えられない。やっぱり旦那様の心の中にシュアが入り込む場所は。
Shua, I...
いやー、よくやるねー。
You shut up. I then looked towards the crying Shua once again to see...
旦那様
Shua covers her mouth and chuckles, belting out a laugh as if she's been holding it in this whole time, and she's at her breaking point. Shua...
はい、シュアです。
You knew from the very beginning, didn't you?
さあ、どうでしょうか？
No good little fox girl. However, I'm relieved that Shua doesn't seem to be angry. Doesn't seem that she was actually crying back there either.
本気で泣いていましたよ。
Huh?
旦那様が滝やぶに入ろうとする姿を見てショックで。よく言うよ。
After Shua glares at Mimidu, she drives me up against the wall with a bewitching smile. She puts her hands on my chest and stands on her tiptoes.
シュアは傷つきましたよ。
Ugh.
だから旦那様。
Shua's eyes glint. The thoughts are starting to get more and more clouded as my mind is in a fog. All I know is Shua's cute and Shua's captivating.
シュアにお仕置きされなくてはいけませんね。
Shua slowly inches her face towards me. I see fangs. I'm going to get eaten. Huh? Yes, I'm positive. Those teeth sunk into me. Oh, I accidentally smacked Shua's hand.
旦那様
Oh, sorry. You just surprised me. What was that? What was that memory just now?
どうして鬼ごっこだ
Huh? Mimiru suddenly shouts and pushes me out into the hallway.
旦那鬼ごっこしようって言ったじゃない旦那が鬼で
Huh? Oh, right.
キツネさん旦那に叩かれたからあんたが鬼だよえそうなんですか
I look over at Mimiru to see her coming towards me with a subtle wink. Whoa.
そうキツネはここで1分数えたら私たちを捕まえに来なさいじゃあ
That's hide and seek.
56、57、58、59はい1分経ちました
Ready?
いいか
Like I said, hide and seek, not tag. Ugh, it looks like she's faking her way out of this regardless.
ーいもういいかいもういいかい
Huh?
もういいかいもういいよ
Yeah! Clones are against the rules. Weird. I know, I want to get to the mystery already. There's so much weird stuff going on. The vacant white train station. I'm back here before I know it. This was the only place I could hide from the clone Shuas. Shua will come looking, right? This time I open the door with my left hand, but I land up in the same place again. The place inside of Shua's memories. A warm breeze blows through, but not a single speck of dust flies up. The clear, gentle flowing weather covers the tracks. Sure is tranquil. Yeah, this is the perfect place to do some private pondering. The stone ground has random cracks on it as I stroll atop it until I reach a rather rustic vending machine. I insert some money. But I don't know a single one of these drink selections. I press a random button and a watermelon-flavored Funta dispenses. Well, better than nothing. I sit down near the station. On the transparent water surface, I see a single fallen leaf floating as I think back on the incident a few minutes ago. I'm going to get eaten. Why did I think that in that moment? What was that split-second memory I recalled about? Out of all the things to finally remember, why was it that of all things? If it weren't for Mimiru's lightning-quick reactions, I would have ended up hurting Shua. I reminisce about the memory that came up back there one more time. The bamboo grove. A different-looking Shua. A giant spider. Blood. Why are these the only thing coming up? What in the world happened in that bamboo grove? Not to mention that huge spider is wandering around there even as I speak. It's terrifying. I open the watermelon-flavored Funta and take a gulp. It's a perfect flavor for my current circumstances. I sprawl on the ground, devoid of energy. I'm going out of my mind. Shua would never do something like that. She would never dream of doing that, but I remember the info about foxes stealing lifespans. No, stop. Who cares about that crap now? I don't know. Let's just forget it. I peer out at the vacant station once more. This feels odd. According to Mimiru, this is a place in Shua's memories. I was told that it's uncommon for foxes to go to the training grounds, so it makes me wonder what she was doing around here. I've come here as a hideout, but I think I just wanted to have some alone time. My mind is a jumbled mess. I was about to hurt Shua back there. I can't help but wonder why Shua loves me. Is it because of something happening in the past? I don't know. Let's just forget it. Figuring that putting any more brain power into this would be a wasted cause, I stand up once again and find that the fox hatch has disappeared. Oops, I must have closed it by accident. Well, it's alright. I'll just contact... Oops, I forgot to bring Shua's hair with me. Aha! Crap. Idiot. I'm a friggin' idiot. God, I'm hopeless in whatever I do. I'm beyond saving. I might as well die. Suicide's the only solution. Suicide, suicide, suicide. Shua, I'm sorry. I give up on the frantic self-deprecation and search for a more realistic measure. Since this place is registered as part of Shua's memories, if Mimiru opens the door from the other side, then it should lead right to here. The issue is that Mimiru would need to be found in hide and seek. Finding her is probably going to be tough. Waiting for the door to spawn again, my mind tells me that I'm better off not going straight home. Both Shua and Mimiru are both lovely girls who don't mesh with me. How did the past version of me build a relationship with these two, I wonder? I hear the sounds of a train from the distance, and eventually see an old train pull into the station. There's probably a whole bestiary going to and coming from the training grounds abroad. I got it. I can pet the animals until someone comes pick me up. If I can do that, I don't have to put myself down, and I can feel the confidence to keep living the swell from inside me. Though, it'd be best if a hamster or something along those lines came. I'll gain the courage to keep living from these adorable animals and get right back to Shua and Mimiru. Oh. Then again, maybe not. I staked my faith in that being the training grounds I staked my faith in that being the training grounds train filled to the brim with cute, fluffy animals. But in an unexpected twist, who should come out but Karin, the Grim Reaper. Now I suddenly remember that she said her training ends today. As Karin disembarks the train and nonchalantly walks towards the ticket gate. Karin! I call her from behind. She doesn't respond for a second, but suddenly turns around as if startled. I look at her react and I grin and wave her way.
Kaito?
Is there anyone else around?
でも、どうして
Karin is abnormally flustered. What's the deal? I should be the one flustered around here. I've run in with the Grim Reaper after all.
まさか、あの時からずっとここにいるの
I haven't.
じゃあ、一度帰ったのに、わざわざまた来たの
Yep.
どうして
Why, you ask? I'm hiding here because I'm playing a game of hide and seek with a fox and a mountain deity, of course. Probably wouldn't believe me even if I told her. By the way, good job on your training. Karen's face turns red and she freezes up. Why? No, really, why?
その
Yeah?
ありがとう
No need for the gratitude, really. Albeit unintentionally, I've ended up being her welcoming party. Even though I'm actually the reason why she got sent to the training grounds in the first place, and I even slugged her, and she isn't the one who hurt Shua. Oh well, I guess it's fine. Though she did technically try to kill me, and her senpai was the one who hurt Shua. Karin slowly walks and sits at a bench, so I follow in suit and sit beside her. What's wrong? This conversation is oddly going nowhere, more so than last time. Not really much I can do about that, but... I peek at Karin. She hangs her head with her face flushed red. Yeah, this is going nowhere. In that case, how did your training go? I throw out a safe question to break the ice. Karin nods her head profusely. I've never seen a Grim Reaper go through training in my entire life, you see. I'm pretty darn curious. So, what was your training like?
今回は罰として受けた訓練だから
She seems to be fidgety and on the edge.
体力訓練と精神教育とそれからほうきの使い方。
Ritual instrument. That's the name of the dangerous weapon that Reapers wield. So are these ritual instruments supposed to go attacking humans all on their own like the last time?
普通は勝手に動いたりしない。
Then why did your ritual instrument do that?
わからない。上司はテスト機だって言ってたけど。でもよかった。今、あの子が竹やぶで任務を一人で遂行しているんだって。
They? Are you by chance talking about that huge spider thing?
うわ！どうして知ってるの？
That humongous spider-looking thing that was in the bamboo grove yesterday? That thing was the ritual instrument? From what I saw, it looked crazy powerful, but Karin, the wielder, couldn't even take a punch from me, much less handle the thing. So that ritual instrument carries out missions by itself too, huh? So you're pretty useless in this equation, huh?
聞く。
Karin starts jittering. I mean, what did you do?
実は私が復帰しなくても誰も気がつかないんじゃないかなっていう気もしてる。
This doesn't feel quite the same as when I talked to Mimiru. Since I can't really reply with anything, this is looking more like I'm bullying her than conversing. So that was a test for a new model of ritual instrument?
それ自体はずっと前から使用されていたみたい。私が使っていたのもお下がりだから。
Ritual instruments get passed down from generation to generation? Like that katana that turns into a spider? Then I assume you must have inherited a defective ritual instrument.
私もそう思ったんだけど。でも、どうしようもない。もらったものは、そのまま使わなくちゃ。
Basically, they gave her an old and defective ritual instrument since she is low ranked, and she's taking the responsibility for that defective weapon going haywire. It reminds me of what Mimiru said. She mentioned that this mission has something to do with the corrupt internal affairs of the Reaper upper class, or upper brass. Could it be that there's a reason why she has to use that defective ritual instrument under any circumstance? Maybe they set up something illegal to hide their fraudulent hit, or something. And once it's uncovered, Karin will be the one taking the rap for the crime. That's terrible that they do that. The world can chew you up and spit you out sometimes, but the Grim Reaper's world too? That's crazy. I'm really starting to feel sorry for the girl. And no objections allowed?
できなくはないけど。私はまだ新人だから、無理。先輩たちはできるけど。
And that's why you should object. Why can't you just get out there and stand up for yourself, is what I'd like to say, but I don't think that's a very apt comment for this situation. After all, her livelihood is probably on the line here. So, do you like working as a Reaper?
まあ。今の仕事は自分には合わないけど。もうちょっと偉くなって、誰かを救えるようになりたいの。
That is absolutely fantastic. To have such a forward-thinking mindset in these times despite being faced with such an unreasonable adversity. Though it seems she's got a long way to go. Do you want this? I only took a sip from it.
いいの？
I hold out the watermelon-flavored funta to Karin. Karin takes the juice in wonderment, but soon after she drinks from it in delight. Like it?
好きなの。
You can finish it off if you want. Maybe humans and Reapers have different taste buds? But if she likes it so much, why did she take it like it was some big wonder? What's up?
その。
Yeah? After some slight hesitation, Karin opens her mouth in a conflicted manner.
誰かにもらって飲むのは初めてだから。高いからなかなか買えないし。
And you bought me a drink the other day in spite of that? I mean, wait, knowing that, I should be treating her.
友達だからくれたの？
I wanted to give her the juice because we're friends. Simply put the water in front, it tasted terrible. Oh, I didn't say it tasted terrible, did I? I think I just said it. Well, we're friends. Yep, I gave it to you because we're friends. Plus, since we're friends, I walk to the vending machine and buy a few drinks and snacks. Stag beetle chips, dried plum snacks, hot cider, grated crab. Wait, grated crab from a vending machine? I can't imagine how that would taste. Nothing but a bizarre assortment of items. You can have these too. Chow down.
そんな、申し訳なくて。
Oh, we're friends, aren't we? I'm good on money, so dig in. Besides, I got you grated crab. I can't be that good of a friend. From a vending machine, no less. Karin starts eating and drinking the varied selection with great joy. How can I use money in my bag with a Grim Reaper's vending machine anyway? Munch munch. Karin eats and drinks the weird snacks and drinks in true bliss. She's stuffing her face in true bliss so much that I feel more guilt than obligation for never putting things on my dime her before. Karin puts the dried plum snack into her mouth. I don't like those either. Not for me. Oh, never mind. Yeah, I totally don't get those things. I feel like a father watching over a child. In love yet? You just met with snacks?
おかしい。好きだよ。なかなか食べられないけど大好き。
She can be shady sometimes, I tell you.
好きなのに。
She loves them this much, but she can't afford to eat them often, huh? Why do I feel so bad for her? I want to buy snacks. I want to buy her snacks every day. When I see a girl like this, it really makes me think that you can eat anything and be happy. Huh? As I watch Karin enjoy her snacks and juice, I suddenly feel something abnormal. Have I eaten anything in the past few days? No matter how hard I think, I can't recollect eating anything outside of being in the fox hatch. I don't feel particularly hungry either. This is clearly off. A bell chimes. My doubts start to fade. Karin reaches out and grabs the bell, with her mouth still stuffed with treats. What's wrong?
Huh? Oh. これ、ほうき？民間用？
Aren't those ritual instruments from the afterlife?
主にあの世で使われるものだけど、基本的にこんな感じのものを総称して、ほうきと呼ぶの。
Karin squeezes the bell and doesn't let go. Her expression looks none too pleased. So, what do you make of this?
波長がすごく怪しい。本当の姿を隠している。
She means it's not really a bell?
悪い気は感じないけれど。
It Is that an expert opinion? That reminds me that I never once asked Shua or Mimiru about the bell.
どこで手に入れたの？
Well, I just had it on me one day.
はあ。
It never really did anything before, so don't worry.
うん。そうだよね。
Karin resumes chowing down on her food and drink. She really is enjoying the spread. Nice girl. Yeah, it's so weird. I don't think I've ever seen a view of the sky that looks like that, where I can see like the stars and the star patterns. I must live in the wrong part of the world. I get so engrossed with conversation with Karin at the station that I don't notice that the sun is setting, and by the time I almost forget why I was here in the first place. Oh. A door appears in midair. It doesn't tear through the void like last time either. It just appears without fanfare. And then...
旦那。
Ugh. From the back of the door pops Mimiru in a half-frozen state.
捕まっちゃった。
You've been on the run for a while, I guess.
水属性は氷属性に弱いのよ。
You sure your brain isn't frozen? I turn around to see that Karin is hiding behind a pillar in surprise. Oh, right. See you around.
あ、うん。
Karin nods disappointedly, just like a puppy being separated after you give it food. Are you gonna work now?
うん。
In the bamboo grove again?
うん。
Her head hanging low with a gloomy expression, Karin speaks to me.
だから竹やぶには来ないで。来たら大変なことになるから。うん。
Why are you going through the trouble of telling me that?
おごってもらったから。
Thanks for what I did, huh? What is your real mission? Karin really is a good girl, and pure to boot.
竹やぶでずいぶん前に放置された残留寿命の回収。前と同じようにずっと。
How's that
どう
mean?
しよう。言ってはいけないことだったのに。
This is exactly why she gets manipulated. Next time I want to bring her food. By remnant lifespan, do you mean lifespans that need to be recovered from people who died with lifespan left?
知ってるの？
No, but thanks for telling me. I tried saying that on a whim, but looks like I was right, huh? I feel like I can get even more out of her if I try. For example, okay, so on that night, there was supposed to be a dead human soul with a lifespan left coming to that place, and your mission was to recover said person's lifespan, but a live human came instead, and you weren't able to carry out your mission. We're on the same page so far, right?
違う部分もあるけど、言わない。何も言わない。
Your reaction alone tells me the whole story. You ultimately can't finish your mission until you collect someone's soul in the bamboo grove, right? After all, I don't paint your establishment as one that gives any consideration about the who. The easiest way would be to send someone, anyone, up to the slaughter. Is that what caused that ritual instrument to go moving on its own?
それはダメ。生きている人に危害を加えるのは死神として。
So you can't help but hate feeling obligated to carry out a mission like that.
ぎく。
You really are an open book.
ごめん。
She's falling for all the questions I'm throwing out on a guess. Personally, I like the nice and dumb types, but I think she needs to let her mean side take control a little more often. She's way too pure to be taking on this kind of work. Actually, no. This personality of hers is probably why she's getting this job pushed onto her. So I just have to avoid going to the bamboo grove.
うん。
Thanks for the warning.
うん。
See you around.
うん。またね。
I open the door and return to the house. Is that the reason why Shua won't let me go to the bamboo grove? I really don't have an accurate idea of what's going on around here, but I'm not a fan of getting killed while twiddling my thumbs. Miru puts on a mean-spirited face and smiles. And Shua... Huh? Shua isn't here. Where did Shua go?
仕事に行きたくない。行かなければいいじゃない。
Then...
あなたはあなたは
Okay, seems like a good enough place to save it. This is audapostrophe. You've been watching The Fox Awaits Me on Nintendo Switch. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching. I will see you at the next stream.
また会う必要なんてない。